The proceedings have adjourned for a tea break. Let's check in with our Veronica Makhoali, who is there. Veronica, good morning. Again, another day where the complainant's version is being tested for credibility and consistency. Also, as we heard from Chair Judge Bernard Ngwepe, these proceedings are likely to take the rest of the day, potentially into the night. So just landscape for us what has happened so far, some of the highlights, and then what the expectation for the rest of the day is.
Yeah, and of course, Iman, you can imagine the reason why these proceedings are being so lengthy is because there's so much that needs to be done and combed through, specifically through this cross-examination of Andiswa Mengo this morning, picking up where, of course, advocates Kakana SC had left off yesterday in regards to nitpicking the issue of her initial complaint that was filed in Johannesburg in around December 2022 at the Office of the Chief Justice, and the one, of course, that she submitted, which we know is her testimony when she returned back to the Eastern Cape. There has been, of course, much contention about the fact that whether or not she had a copy of the original complaint, which was typed by the Secretary of the Chief Justice, an individual by the name of Kutlwano, who had assisted with the initial complaint. Mengo has maintained that she did not receive a copy of this, as we heard in her testimony, but instead said that she had now filed her own one at the Eastern Cape, whilst Kakane has, of course, been at lengths, great lengths, to show that there are great similarities between the two complaints. In fact, going down to the T, as much as grammatical errors, punctuation marks that were put in the wrong place or were not there at all, and of course matching these two, saying that it would be humanly impossible. In fact, this is what he said, for a person to be able to make the same mistake in a statement by the first one, which she didn't even write, unless of course she had photographic memory. We heard, of course, there the chair, in fact, objecting to that as well, saying it would not be fair to say that the witness has or has never agreed to have photographic memory. So he's been at great lengths trying to show, of course, and repeatedly asking as well if she maintains that she did not have a copy of this. And we are expecting, of course, after the tea adjournment for that to continue. We've even heard the chair himself asking Mengo the same exact question, to say, how is it possible that even down to, grammatical errors were you able to write the statement? She says, given the circumstances, the emotional turmoil I was under, she maintains that she did write, of course, this statement, and that she would have been able to know her own story and how to detail her story, as it, of course, is her lived experience. Iman.